Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. Watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new REV'IT Eclipse Jacket available at RevZilla.com. New for 17, this is the new REV'IT Eclipse Jacket. It is a mesh jacket, and to REV'IT's credit, this is going to be a very simple, very well styled, nicely detailed mesh jacket, sub $200. And that's what we typically don't see. Typically, sub $200 mesh jackets tend to get very cheap. What REV'IT said is, we're going to nail the basics, which are going to be Knox Flexiform armor. We're going to give you 600D in your impact areas, and we're going to have a nicely stylized line, and then we're going to hit the details. So if you look at that line, you look at where the snaps are, even the way the collar's done and the zipper pulls, it's refined without being cheap, without breaking the bank. And that's where we think it fits, because ultimately there's an Airwave 2, you have a GTR Air. REV'IT makes much more premium mesh jackets. This is their most basic, simple one, and this is the first time I've seen them do this brown, which is this muted mod color to complement your silvers, complement your blacks. Again, just really nicely done. 3 colors available. Now, if we think about sizing, I got Juice to my left. Juice to my left. He's going to be 5'10", 195, wearing a size large. It's alpha size, and it's going to be more of a sport touring fit. If you see that, when I should say sport touring to touring fit. Again, if we look at it, it really has a light articulation. It's not overly baggy, but it's not overly svelte. REV'IT and other manufacturers definitely make race-oriented sport meshes. This is not one of those. This is meant to be a little more casual. It's going to actually look great on and off the bike as well. Use the size chart. Remember, we'll ship for free out of $39, and I'd love it if you would click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on the new Eclipse or my songs about Juice. Now, if we dive back in, no more songs about Juice. If we dive back in, some of the other details that I like so much, I like the minimization of the logoing. I like the fact that the zipper pull is a REV'IT stylized zipper pull. They're stealing that from their City collection. Again, it just works. It's nice and beefy, but it's great looking and it's premium. Has a nice hand to it. Single snap up at the collar, you can make an argument for a double adjustable snap, but what I can't make an argument is they're using that nice Tricot fleece liner, which again feels great against your skin, especially if you're sweating in the summertime. You can snap that down, Juice. 2 basic hand warmer pockets, and if we move our way down into the biceps, you see here, oh, bicep time with Juice. 2 snaps. Again, getting out of the way itself, it's just enough function that it's going to work without being designed or featured or spec'd or teched to death. Now, one of the things I really like as you work your way down here is I love that cutout. That line is just a nice, simple line. And if you get in, micro Velcro down here at the cuffs, just very simple. I think about the day-to-day, 2-season, hot weather, commuting, sport rider who wants great airflow and just wants a basic jacket. It reminds me of the original REV'IT Air jacket from like 9 years ago, which we actually dug so much, even the dual stitching. I know I'm going on and on and on about a lower price jacket here, but again, for what it is, it beat our expectations. Turn and face away from me, sir. Remember, Knox CE rated level 1, Flexiform armor, shoulder, elbow. Notice, really basic down along the side. Notice the cinching down along the waist. Again, it won't get you into trouble, but it's not over the top. It's just meant to be simple and adjustable. Juice, turn backwards for me. If we think about the back, it doesn't come with anything in the back. You're going to use a Seasoft type RV from REV'IT to take it to CE level 2 glory. If you want to add the back protector, notice the panel down the center, and that's your reflectivity. So they have that reflective on the back too. Very simple in the collar, very simple drop seat design. Again, no frills, lots of airflow in through the front, out through the back. And I'll tell you, they give you that 600D panel up and down the center line, because if you have a back protector, that's going to be your pressure point if you go down, and it gives you a little bit more abrasion resistant, which is nice, thoughtful, protective, but it doesn't throw off the style. Come back around to the front for me there. Juice, unzip it. Pulls down that beefy SAB zipper, which again is going to be the more City collection style zipper from REV'IT. You're going to see on the inside here, basic mesh. It doesn't want to get in the way of itself. You do have a pocket over here, and if I pull it out far enough, there we go. Notice, jeans loop, and they're off center. So they're gonna be at like 10 and 2 to hook into your jeans to keep it down in case you have it off and you end up on your back. Thank you, good sir. So again, all in, sub $200, 3 colors, black, silver, and you have this mod brown, which we absolutely dig. This is the new Eclipse from REV'IT. Eclipse, it's a little bit of an ethereal name, but again, it's a rock solid, very nicely styled mesh jacket you can tell I like for 2-season riding if you're style conscious and if the REV'IT brand suits you. Now, the next step in your journey is to click the info button, your desktop, your mobile device, visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com, read other rider reviews. You don't have to take my word for it. As always, we'll ship for free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion on the latest and greatest in the motor universe and Juice. We'll see you next time.